some person on the internet, I don't know who did this, I don't know why, and I don't want to know, because they're just, why would you do this to anybody? Someone took a picture that Dream uploaded to his second Twitter account of his kitchen, and used that to find his house on a American, what's it called?
House for sale
Property
type thing.
house rent place thing called Zillow. And he found the house, he found the address, and he leaked the address on the internet, and doxed Dream. And I just think, for allow me to get angry here for a second, I just think that whoever did that is probably the most despicable person of the year so far. It's been a baby year, but that is just so terrible.
I just think that stans, and I hate the term stan, everybody that knows me personally knows that I don't get involved with stan Twitter, stan YouTube, Twitter, or anything. I've got some friends that are, and I accept that, but whatever. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. The term stan came from the Eminem song, which is about a fan who's obsessed and stalks him. If you don't know what stan means, and it means mega fan, and you have these stan accounts who are obsessed with these people.
Yeah.
And it's fine if you just post about liking their videos or liking their music or liking their art or whatever they do. But there's a line. There's a line. If somebody doesn't want to show their face on a video, or if someone doesn't want to tell you what city they live in, then respect that. If you're a fan of that person, you should respect that they want their privacy, whether that's
100%.
not showing their face or not telling you their real name. Like,
exactly.
And you can't be a fan if you don't respect the person.
Oh no, they're not fans. As soon as you do that to someone, you cross the line of fan to, well, it's illegal. I'm fairly sure there's probably some kind of illegal activity surrounding that, but you cross the line of fan to stalker, and that's the S part of stan, is the stalkery part, and I just find that despicable, because I'm a massive fan of a lot of people, but I would never go so far as to violate their privacy or anything like that.
And another thing about stans, actually, is them being really creepy about under 18-year-olds. iNabber made a video about it. People have been drawing not safe for work fan art of a 17-year-old boy.
Yeah, TommyInnit, because on the subject of Dream's addressed this as well.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have a 17-year-old, or be it anybody, a 17-year-old or a 35-year-old. They shouldn't have to say, "Don't draw porn of me." Like,
unless obviously there's people that don't mind. Like Dream himself has said, in a video that he doesn't really mind if it's drawn of him, but
it's a
TommyInnit, like that he's a minor, and that's so fucked up.
Because he is a child. And there's
by the way, sorry, Casper, to interrupt for a second, but I do see the messages in chat. We will only be replying to messages around the 45-minute mark of this podcast. We started a little late, so this time around it'll probably be about the 50-minute mark, because we had some problems at the start. But yes, I do see your messages. I'm just not responding. I'm not ignoring you, but we have got a section for responding. Sorry, Casper, carry on.
Yeah, they shouldn't have to say, "I don't want you to draw or make these stories, these fan fictions about me," if they're under 18. It goes without saying, if you are a decent person, you do not think of a child in a sexual manner. Even though he's 17, some people may not see him as a child.
Yeah, and I've seen arguments about that, and it's just no. No, that's not an argument that you have.
It's a worrying argument. Anybody who has that argument just that's concerning.
It
Um,
is. It's very, very concerning that.
and I really feel for the poor kid because he's at college. He has a normal life, like as far as YouTube goes. Like
Yeah.
he still goes to a mainstream college and he's still studying. I think he's doing video editing or something from that E-Boys podcast. I don't
Yeah,
watch him myself
I'm not too sure.
because he's just not my sort of content. But he shouldn't have to say that he doesn't want people drawing nude art of him. He's a child,
No, and no, and that's it's
and
very
I
fucky.
think
And
it should go
go on.
without saying that you shouldn't do that.
Of course. And with Dream getting doxxed and things like that, I over the year another faceless YouTuber who kind of blew up. He already had a following, but he blew up massively because of Among Us and things like that, and because of his lovely voice. But Corp's husband, I've heard Corpse speak a little bit about how he feels about privacy and things like that. To the point he doesn't even like going to doctors because he doesn't want to be recognized. And I've heard him talk about how scared he is of being doxxed, of people of his face being revealed, of people knowing who he is. And at the time, I didn't really understand that when I heard that. And since the start of this year, watching Dream get doxxed and watching all of the people surrounding that, I just think that's so.
Like
I
I don't
100% get it now.
I
Like that's
don't
it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. Imagine if someone just messaged you and been like, or showed up to your door and it's just like, I know who you are, I know where you live because of a photo you took of your fucking kitchen. Like,
I
oh
would
my
move
god.
house immediately if that
Yes,
happened to me, to
yeah,
be honest.
and I'm here. I'm not faceless. Like I'm here.
Hey,
I don't mind people seeing my face. But the people who hide their face, I can imagine is absolutely diabolically scary
like
to
and
see stories like
Memulus
this.
has said that he's had some issues in clubs because he he is a 20 odd year old bloke. He goes clubbing when it's allowed. He said that he's had issues of people taking pictures of his face and threatening to post it on the internet unless he does something for them. And that's whole next level. Like
Yeah,
that's blackmail. That is illegal. And I don't understand how these people who are fans of these faceless YouTubers are willing to do anything to see their face. Like
yeah,
if
it's
you were
not
a
good.
fan, it's the same as the TommyInnit not safe for work fan art. If you're a fan, you respect the person's wishes, you respect their
Yes, of
privacy.
course.
If they don't want to be known by face, there's probably a reason for that. Just live your life. It won't change you if you know what corpse looks like or not. It won't
Yeah,
change how your week goes. Like, just move on with your
yeah.
life and find something better to do with your time.